Rahman Mohammed. Rahman is presenting VivoDoc. Rahman, are you ready?
Yes, I am. Let me know when my screen is visible.
Speak a little louder, please. We can't hear you.
Is it better now?
Yes.
Okay, great. So, VivoDoc. I am an emergency medicine physician and co-founder and CEO of a comprehensive healthcare technology company, VivoDoc. At VivoDoc, we try to bring a price transparency and ease of scheduling appointment, where we try to connect patients and providers and provide or manage the complete patient care journey by equipping our providers and patients with tools created using AI and ML. So patients can discover the right type of care at the right time and drive optimal outcomes for their ongoing medical conditions. Uh, Problem. In spite of like being different products in the market, still there is no easy way exists to book direct physician appointments with transparent pricing for patients and for providers to increase their productivity and utilize one single platform for all their practice needs. From patients' perspective, there is a lack of clarity, which is leading to patients' frustration. They still feel it's very time consuming, not enough information. Insurance is an elephant in the room. Appointment availability is a big problem. And from providers' perspective, is surviving and thriving is a big challenge to them. And as we hear more and more about the physician and provider burnout, there are multiple causes to it that's leading. Uh, Especially, they have to run a successful business. For them, they have to maximize their appointments by utilizing their underutilized time slots. They need a very good, effective marketing, and they have to deal with multiple vendors for different functionalities, which in turn leads to high overhead costs. Our solution is very simple. It's a web and mobile marketplace where patients can search and book appointments, and doctors can leverage a single platform for all aspects of their practice management. Our patient journey starts with AI-based symptom check and triage. When a patient is unsure of what's going on, we provide them with a chat bot mechanism where we give the outcome, and based on the outcome, we give recommendations what needs to be done and how emergently it needs to be done. And we also give them recommendations to that particular set of providers they can make an appointment with, make a real-time appointment. They can also use our AI-enabled search bar, insurance verification, telemedicine, or in-person, both insurance as well as direct pay. And last but not the least is mobile intake management for the patient. For our providers, they get real-time appointments. The way we do is we integrate with their existing EMRs, and they can also both uh, get insurance as well as direct pay. We provide them a dedicated telemedicine platform with real-time vital monitoring, which they can use up to some extent for remote patient monitoring too. And after our MVP, our plan is definitely to come up with our own electronic medical record, which we have designed by physicians. We also have our own integrated revenue cycle management, and we do SEO and marketing on our platform. Our market size is huge. Our total addressable market is $725 billion. And what we call a serviceable, obtainable market for us is $117 million in total revenue after 3 years. Uh, as I said, COVID has been a catalyst to telemedicine, and we have seen an exponential growth. And whatever numbers we put on the slides, these numbers are changing almost like on a weekly basis. Our business model is silver, gold, and platinum. Right now, our MVP is a silver model, which we are offering for $199 per month, which includes everything except EMR and RCM. During our journey, we have partnered with some significant name in the industry, including Epic, Informatica, Dr. Corona, Athena, T-Verify, and we are also using Google Cloud for our services. Our go-to-market strategy is our target market is basically physicians, which includes both primary care as well as specialists. along with dentists and mid-level providers such as NPs and PAs. And that's the B2B, and B2C are the patients who are seeking services for different healthcare needs. Our initial market strategy is we are focusing on Texas, where we are located right now, but eventually the plan is to scale national. We are actively working on our marketing business development side. We are in talks with professional networks, some insurance companies, and healthcare systems. It's our competition is. I always feel positive when there is a competition in the market because that will create a better product and better outcome. So our main competitors are ZocDoc, PatientPop, and Sesame Care. We have an edge over them. The way we start our patient triage, that will give them customized recommendations, what type of physician they need to see and how soon. We also offer both insurance as well as direct pay, and we are coming up with our integrated EMR, and we have our own RCM. Some of the exit opportunities that we anticipate based on the recent trend, that it could be incremental monetization. There could be some possible technology and insurance companies that might be interested. And we also think that there could be a dark horse category, which could be CVS, Rite Aid, or Walgreens, who might be interested, especially with the advent of Amazon in the healthcare space. But we envision ourselves, the ideal outcome, what we call, is to be a leader in the healthcare marketplace category for both direct pay and insurance pay models. We have a very vibrant and experienced team. Definitely, we cannot accommodate everybody in one slide, but we have a group of physicians who are experienced from the business in the healthcare. We have technology people, we have marketing consultants, business developers, and myself, who brings 10 years of healthcare experience. Our ask is 2.5 million. We are raising equity round at 10 million post-money valuation cap. We have raised more than 1 million so far from physician investors only, who are both customers as well as end users. And we intend to close around as soon as possible. We enrolled we have completed our development, and we ran our product with a pilot group of physicians locally. And in the last 1 month, we had a very tremendous response of 1,000+ physicians who are enrolled or in the process of onboarding. And we are launching our platform very soon, within a week. Our major activities would be keep on working on our sales, marketing, and business development. We are expanding team for national expansion. We are in process of discussions with multiple potential partners, and definitely our milestones would be keep on enhancing our product, keep ourselves up to date, and provide the best possible service to our customers. I would be happy to answer any questions.
I'm wondering if you could please elaborate on the pricing that you showed. Who is paying the price?
So let me share my screen back. So our platform is free for the patients. We are charging $199 from our providers per person who is onboarding.
Are you able to flip back to that slide?
Yeah, probably I stopped and.
How does the cost information get into your system? Because sometimes, although I have insurance, sometimes I keep having like phone calls between providers and insurance companies, and between them, I'm sometimes not able to find upfront how much I'll be paying. So how is your company able to get this information?
So the way we do is we the first step is to do an eligibility check for the provider they want to see. And the second information, we try to give them an estimate copay and also tell them the premium they're having for their insurance. The more transparency comes in when it comes to the cash pay model. So where we have this set price by the providers, what they want for a consultation.
So could I ask,
Slide for the business model.
so Sharad, I'm just wondering, so is the platform discovered by the patient directly, as in like, is VivoCare a platform that a person can go to any given day, or is it integrated with a practice and a person is looking to go into that practice and that's how they start interacting with the platform?
It's both ways. It's to start off with the second option, is integrated with the practice, and the patient can discover on its own. They can go to our website vivodoc.com and start searching for the providers.
And well, you haven't launched the program, you said, yet, right?
Yeah, we were actively focused. We were actively focused on our pilot group, so we can do the least mistakes when you go to the market. And simultaneously, we worked on our marketing side and business development, and we had multiple demos. That's how we had more than 1,000 providers who, as I said, are in the process or kind of registered to onboard at launch.
But the patient discovery side is uncertain right now, as in like, have people found providers through this platform yet?
I think broke up. Do you mind repeating the question?
So have patients found provider? Have you seen the patient side of the platform or the workflow work?
Right. For the patients, it's basically what they need and at what time. So if they are looking for a cardiologist in that particular area, they can search based on n number of criteria, like the physician who accepts their insurance or in network, entertain both cash payers, in person versus telemedicine. There are like a lot of criteria. So that's how they can search the providers. And once these providers are onboarded, they will be visible based on the criteria they have searched.
So right now you're in beta phase, correct?
Mm-hmm.
What
Right.
revenues have you generated so far? Or is it, if any?
Yeah, because we didn't charge our pilot group of physicians, we have not generated any revenue so far. And for our first 500 users, we gave them a freemium model, which means that they can use it for free for first 3 months, and then the subscription will kick in. So that's how, if at this point of time, we don't have any revenue.
Mhm.
Okay, if there are no more questions, judges, go ahead and score. And